But Willie, y'all decided to shut Zion and CJ down. What just kind of went into that decision?
It was more of a collective talk with front office, performance and medical, and obviously our players. They're both dealing with sort of some nagging injuries to finish up the season. Felt like it was a smart way to go.
And Willie, looking to the future, how much should we see of what you wanted to see out of Zion, basically since he returned from the hamstring strain, in terms of even being like the primary initiator, if you guys need to have him fill that role next year?
Well, there's no doubt about Z's ability when he's on the floor, and I thought everyone got a chance to see him handle the ball, see him play more in pick and rolls as a screener. He was incredible for the games that he was on the floor, and so I think there's no doubt about where he is as a basketball player in terms of his ability on the floor. And so now the next step for us is just going through the summer, getting healthy, reevaluating our group, and going from there.
And when his conditioning was obviously really good this year, is that something y'all are confident that he can kind of maintain throughout this offseason?
We definitely want him to be able to maintain that. That's a key factor, key component. He knows it, and it's something he's got to continue to stay committed to.
CJ had multiple games of 40+. He had a 50-point game. What did you think of just his ability to kind of elevate his game when you needed it?
I think when you think about CJ McCollum, what he brings to this group, he's such a professional, and I say that, and this honestly, it's just respect for him. It's respect for his ability to navigate difficult circumstances, his ability to join our team and help us compete in the playoffs, going through a difficult season this season. CJ he's been right there all year, right there, showing up every day, practices, shoot-arounds. It's unfortunate he won't get to finish the season out, but before his last game, he had another 40-point game, and it just shows you how he takes care of himself and the pride that he takes in preparing.
Well, how much will you be counting on Jose down this final stretch of the season, just his leadership?
We're counting on Jose a lot. We count on him when he's not starting. We count on him, when he's starting. He'll have a great opportunity in front of him to finish up the season. And for him, it's just continue to build on what he's done, add to his game on both ends of the floor, continue to be a leader for our group.
Willie, can you tell us what you saw out of Keion Brooks in watching the last game?
Yeah, he, from a physical perspective, he matches up with anybody on the floor. He can rebound. He can guard multiple positions. We really like what we see so far from him on both ends of the floor, being aggressive offensively, getting to the basket. And so that's what these games are for, is to showcase some of our young guys, get a chance to see what they can do against really good competition, and then try to build some momentum from there.
How about Antonio Reeves getting his first start, and then just the opportunity he has here to close out the season?
Same thing with Tone. He has an identical NBA skill set. He can shoot the ball, he can drive, he can guard multiple positions on the perimeter. Got to add a little size in the offseason, so that'll be something he focuses on. But he's a worker. He's in the gym. He's back here every night, and those preparation meets opportunity moments, he's taking advantage of.
Really, when you talk about the future itself, when you have 5 guys that are going to be out for almost 200 games, you ever think of it? What more can we do to? I know it's every year we ask you this question. You think maybe one year we'll have these guys for most of the season. What more do you think you guys possibly do? Now, some of it's kind of like bad luck injuries that just happen. Yeah,
right now I want to hold my opinions and thoughts until the off season gets here. We all got to take some time after we finish and kind of take a deep breath and go back and just see where we can improve and where we can make some adjustments. But at this moment, with 7 games left in the season, our focus is on just continuing to have good practices, shoot arounds, build our young guys, go out and compete, and then we'll kind of get to some of those questions and concerns later.
Willie, is Antonio even a better shooter than maybe you thought at the start of the season? The reason I ask is I think over the last 11 games, he's made 2/3 of his spot-up shots. 3-pointers, I should say.
We knew he had the potential as far as being a shooter. But the credit goes to him. He's working. He's working on his shot every day. He's coming in, working with the coaching staff. He's watching film. So he's doing things to make himself even better, even more efficient in those moments. And then playing against high level competition, those shots are even more meaningful for him because he's doing it against really good defenders. Now he gets to go back, work even more. And so, you give a lot of credit to a young guy like that that's putting in the work.